The Milky Way. Milky Way scurry. How's it looking, Doc? You really work gearing with your life, keeping on commanding like that in this condition? I can't ignore my duties during a crisis. You say that as if the entire journey hasn't been one long crisis. That's why I have to keep on commanding. That's enough of your sass. Damn, fucking. I get what the character, like, contrastion here. Like, one is, like, clearly differently drawn, the other one just, like, more gruff. I understand what you're getting at, Commander. So officially, I'll note this down as overwork. Thank you. From now on, you better listen to what I tell you to do. Brent asked me to keep you alive. I can't do that if you ignore my orders. If it comes down to it, you might even need surgery, and even then, it might not be enough. I understand, Doctor. But I have to make it, and so does the Yamato. I know, Commander. I know. You gotta keep Grandpa healthy. I know it. Well, mobile units are Gundams. Yeah. It's kind of surprising, though, isn't it? The Gundam exist even in alternate worlds. Not only that, but the fact that the mobile suit category is so common. It's not that the name. It's not just the name that matches up either. I know how I know, but I do know. Yeah, but your mobile suits are Gundams too, aren't they? Well, I know the subject came up earlier, but I'm not sure. It also means that the significance of Gundams is the same. Well, Gundams aren't just ordinary mobile suits. They feed off people's thoughts and can change the world with their overwhelming power. By changing the world, but changing the world shouldn't happen by force. That's why it's imperative that we progress beyond Gundams. This is a really interesting person. What's the matter? I was just thinking that your world sounds like it's seen its fair share of trouble too. But Gundams play a huge part in the war in our world too. Air Gundams were always central to battle, even since the one-year war between the Earth Noids and the Space Noids. Don't tell me you're secretly a Gundam we can add. I piloted and newly constructed Gundam around 91. You learn a few things. Talking about the F-91 you piloted during the Cosmo Wars? Gundams still have a special status among mobile suits even now. Some of the people I work with call Gundams super robots. Really? You call Gundams the same thing in your world? No, in our world, there are different types of mobile units. To hear more about the world you come from, unfortunately, it's going to have to wait. It's about time for us to warp. We're going to have to jump a long distance than usual if we hope to get away from the enemy. Everyone needs to be alert, standing by. Roger. We'll talk later. Oh, I need to ask him something too. Let me guess, something about tactics? No. Me and Akira were alone together during the flying cross the mission. I wanted to ask about that. Did you ask Yamamoto? I tried. She kept changing such subject on me. Won't answer my questions. Tactical officer and Ensign Yamamoto, huh? What a pairing, but I saw Tactical Officer Koda and Operations Officer Mori floating in the observation room. What? Is the Tactical Officer that much of a ladies' man? No, but judging from his personality, I doubt he has any feelings towards either Ensign or Operation Officer. Legend would be pretty jealous if we were here to tell him later. Just think we're being frivolous. Not that, I was just thinking that this world and ours aren't that different after all. People live their lives the best they can, no matter what world they happen to be in. We're fighting to save these people. You're very much a Gundam yourself. I'll take that as a compliment. Technically, Setsun does become one with the Gundam, so it's on brand for him to say that, and it makes a lot of sense. Inputting destination coordinates. Galactic longitude 274.676 degrees. Galactic latitude negative 12.73 degrees. Distance is 63.7 parsecs. That's a lot of words. Firmament. Coordinate axis fixed. Ovation engine pressure rising. Engine pressure critical. Countdown. A warp. Warp. What is this? It feels different than usual. Let's put it lightly. Warp should be in an instant, but we're still in the middle of this one. Situation report. Just to be suspended in warp. I see we're stuck. In the 1 nanosecond it took to warp to happen. I see this never happened before. What happened to the Yamato? Officer? Yes. Go check out the automatic navigation. Why would they ask her? That's the question. Misaki? Saki. Lori, I think I passed out. What happened? I'm not sure. When I came to, I was right here, and then right after that, a woman came out from that room. You mean from the automatic navigation room? Gamelin messenger. Yeah, it's creepy. Seems like we're out of warp. Where are we? Damage inspections now. Radar and scanners unoperative. Seems we can use super space communications. Probably only inside the ship. They're resonating in this ship, so we can't reach the outside. Commander, it appears we're falling into some sort of dimensional rift. A place where dimensions intersect, in other words. A dimensional rift. Warning, multiple unidentified objects appeared. Ahead. Technically appeared. These are all ship remains. It looks like a graveyard. They were probably unable to get out of here and ended up drifting along with this for eternity. Cosmic Saragass Sea, huh? What? How was the navigation room? I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Let's see. Yemen ships at 11 o'clock. Meals. Identified as an L-class cruiser. That ship isn't wrecked. It's still alive. The ship's on alert. There's only one ship. Should we attack? You have the firepower advantage. If two lions mirrored to a bog fight each other, the only thing that will happen is both will get sunk. I'm certain they know that too. They contact us. They're sending over a messenger. Is that a messenger? It's a trap. It has to be a trap. Yemen's claim they know a way to escape this place, but if that's true, why haven't they escaped yet? There's something we need to know. And we will know soon enough. Receiving that messenger. Yemen's barking. From here, he almost looks like an earthling. What are you saying? Those things tried to destroy Earth. They must look like monsters. Wow. You can't just call everyone monsters you meet, even if they are aliens. What's wrong, Setsuna? Best to discard unnecessary prejudice. What a newcomer like you know about it. We're the ones who tried to blow up Earth, or they're the ones. That's enough. He's taking off his helmet. I have no wish to fight here. But no way. She's human. And she's a woman? Her skin is blue. That's another species, a completely different civilization. You speak Earth Common. I can translate your language. More importantly, I'd like to confirm or something. Is this a Terran ship? Terran. One called the Yamato, I believe. I'm Vincent Milda Ditz. Heights? Ditz? Galaxy region 707 aircraft wing. The ship titles officer, Kodai. There are those who look like you without blue skin within the great Gimlis Empire. There are? Inferior races from... Damn, Inferior races from... We have annexed or planets we have colonized. They're second-class Gamulans. You. Stand down, Ensign. Are you certain you're here to negotiate? And you? Why should I trust anyone who brings a gun to a meeting with the messenger? I mean, she's not wrong. In terms, do enjoy bloodshed so much that they'll attack without so much as a formal declaration of war. You're the ones who started this war. My family has held important positions in the military for just. I swear on honor, I speak truth. What's with her? What is it, Shima? She's lying. The Gamers were the one who attacked us first. My father died in that attack. Lower your weapon. What? That's an order. I hand my weapon over to you. What? I want to hear your proposal. Very well. I mean, they're not wrong to be suspicious, but, you know, obviously, they're also not wrong to be like, "But you started the war." No, I started the war. After a point, it gets really muddled. They sure have been taking a long pocket for a long time. And just what the humans do, they have to make sure their lies are all airtight, so they can trick us. I don't think she would do something like that. But on her side, ever since she landed in the hangar. Is it because she's cute? That's just my intuition. Well, you're an outsider after all, you wouldn't understand them. Suppose not. Give them a break, Captain. Doesn't remember, don't know the circumstances. They maybe see it objectively. Though I wouldn't trust her as far as I can throw her. See? Plain you so. Guns are our enemy. They killed our friends, our family. Hatred cannot be allowed to blind us. This is war. Soldiers don't have the luxury of holding personal grudges. My head understands that, but my heart. Let her cool off in the hangar. Just leave her be for now. But something she needs to work out on her own. But it was my insensitivity that hurt her. You know what new types are? No. They're kind of a legend like in our world. They're people who can understand each other without uttering a single word. At first they were considered to be the next step of human evolution. Now they're seen as a fairy tale. Fish without misunderstanding, huh? Dr. Wares are tibias. Bias. That means we must be one of them. So, this makes a lot of sense for Seabach and Tobia because in their shows, new types are swept under the rug. The Earth Federation government basically was like, yeah, new types don't exist. They're just ace pilots. New types don't exist. You know, the whole Avatar thing of there is no war in Ba Sing Se. There is no new types ever. Be quiet. Type deal. So, new types die out for the term new types dies out for 30 plus years, and this is what you get. We have something similar in our world. We call them innovators. Innovators, huh? As in revolutionaries or something, right? Setsuna is the world's first innovator. And perhaps I am not qualified for such distinction. This is probably before Awakening of a Trailblazer then. And so, don't you think it's rude to open the hatch without ever knocking first? Sorry, but it's kind of an emergency. What is it? About the messenger. Huh? Here and I are on guard duty while the technical officers was talking with her. But now they've done talking. For the moment, she's going to be stationed on the Yamato. What does that have to do with me? Well, I told him that it would probably be better to have you and Akira guarding her instead of me. It's not like you give it up. It's not like you to give up an opportunity to be close to such a beautiful woman, even if she is Gamulan. I don't see beautiful women when I look at her. I only see an enemy I hate. To be honest, Akira kind of scares me, so I figured since two of you are so close, it'd be better for everyone if you're partnered up instead. But it'd be a good chance for the two of you to, talk. I suppose I'll do it. That's relief. I couldn't stand being in there for much longer. You didn't suggest me because you heard all of that in the waiting room, did you? Talking about. Anyways, I'll be waiting for you in the reception in 10. I have to go report to the tactical officer first. I have a question regarding your recent behavior. I knew you were listening. I guess shouldn't be surprised since this is your space and all. Do you have fond feelings towards Ensign Soji? What? Please reply. That he. Please reply quickly. I suppose I do, but more like a big brother, not like anything else. Big brother? Really? I'm the one who's the big sister. But then I'm gonna go. Don't tell Ensign about this, okay? Big sister. The AI is learning, and it's slightly terrifying because those are valid questions. Very valid questions. Wave motion gun. I see, it's possible in theory. Wave motion gun generates a powerful dimensional wave motion along its line of fire. Our calculations show if we aim it at the rift's phase horizon, interference waves should open and exit. But how do we know about the wave motion gun? You must have seen us use it back at release 581. Fire the wave motion would deplete most of our remaining energy. That would make the Yamato vulnerable. Totally vulnerable. That the Gamato ship will tow Yamato to safety. They need a weapon to create an exit, and we need a way to get out once this exit is open. Neither of us can escape if we don't cooperate. I can't trust them. What if we fire the wave gun and they escape without bringing us with them? These are the people claiming that they were responsible for this war, after all. Our situation is worsening even as we speak. Exactly. We can't put this off. Can't put off this decision. What should we do? Is there anything we can do? There is. We can trust the ambulance. Message from the Yamato. They've accepted our proposal. Seems a second-class Gamalian ship, Chance for Glory, has come at last, Commander Lang. Do not mistake our intentions, Lieutenant Nigel? Nigel? Yamato, this is Walls Lang, commander of EX-178. Juzo Kata, commander of the Yamato. Thank you for your proposal, Commander Lang. We're trapped here just like you, unable to escape. We thank you as well for agreeing to our plan. I should be surprised that second-class citizens are friendly with inferior species. Man, it's really hard to like root for their side when you got these guys. We got these assholes. It's will remain aboard your ship to serve as a point of contact. We hope you take that as a sign of our goodwill. She's our hostage, but we'll be enemies once more once we leave here. Understood. Look forward to exchanging fire with you. That's a hell of a greeting. There won't be enough energy for our main cannon. I know. This is a promise between men. The ship is approaching. Towing beams incoming. Signal the Gamalian ship to move from the line of fire. Yeah, it's gonna do this every time they fire. Like every time. It doesn't make it any less cool. It's very nice. That poor ship just floating in this ship graveyard like, I'm just hanging out here, guys. What the hell's going on? All of a sudden they get fired at. It's created, but now Yamato has no power to move on her own. The ship will now tow Yamato from this place. Almost there, Commander. You intend to tow the Yamato immediately? Indefinitely? You're an outsider here, General. Lieutenant, I am the one in command of these tactics. Unidentified crafts approaching from all directions. What? God, it's the robots. Not the robots. That's not Gamals. Or aliens? Towing beam have been to... No. Lieutenant Nigel, my subordinates have already taken control of this ship. I am the one in command now. I report this treason upon our return. There is no treason. You are the traitor here, Commander. They're enemies to the Gaminos, to His Excellency. Given what we've seen from said Supreme Leader, I think he would vastly have a different opinion of you, but yeah. Enough of crabs are commencing an attack. I say they're not even issuing a declaration of war. Commander, we don't have enough energy remain to maintain basic functions. We can't use our weapons or the wave motion barrier. Relay a message to unidentified craft that we are not hostile. Can't. They're blocking the information we try to send. No, we're done for. Scramble the mobile units to take care of those new enemies. We only have eight units to pull out, so. God gave her other orders. It'll be hard without her, but it's too dangerous for her to fight. The way she is now. It'll have to be enough. We have to cover her and the Yamato. Can't move or return fire right now. Mobile units will intercept any enemies that draw near. We must defend our ship. Can't believe they would abandon their messenger. She must have been meant to distract us from their trap. We don't have the time to think about things right now. Aw. He's like a couple short. Give him a save. It's quite an interesting experience, but there's nothing further to learn here. More than investigating these unidentified robots, getting out of this place takes priority. They're neat looking robots. Don't like that. Don't like that. Who just fires a giant beam of death at you? Like, rude. Let's do 0. Why are you attacking? Why aren't you responding to our messages? Space is more violent than I could ever imagine. Honestly, he's not wrong. Like, a majority of Setsuna's time was spent on the Alamith in space and not really, like, you know, traversing space in, like, a kind of, like, alone time, more or less. So, that's valid. Space is scary, man. I can see the solar system. We're almost out of this mess. No way we are losing when we come this far. We're going to survive. It's funny that the Crossbone and the F-91 have a theme for their suits when they never got an anime or anything. Being old and dying in a place like this would be the absolute worst. Get out of here no matter what. If we're gonna get our way, ready yourself. Dodge first, strategize later. They're wrong. They're not wrong. Why him? Attacks are near perfect, but with pain in the neck. That means these crafts are unmanned and the ones controlling them have to be around here somewhere. I forgot they don't really do any other attacks, so this is on brand. This is on brand for them, so eh. Omega Laser. These things fight, the better they get. But they're acting like cold killers, not hot-blooded murderers. They must be controlled by AI, not pilots. I'm not losing to something like that. Almost. Slightly more damage and... yeah, we kill. We'll do that. We'll kill this one. With the Gita Beam. We'll use Tyria to attack with the claws. This place is a wall between worlds, and there might be some way for us to go back home. But if we have to survive this first. I mean, he's not wrong. Like, if you can find this point that's in between, and then functionality, try and get through it, you'd be good. A little bit of less damage than I thought, but it's fine. You haven't moved, which means I'm out of focus. Block. Well, worth a shot. Micro missiles these. Oh shit, that actually crit. We take those. Oh. Oh. We missed. We missed. Oh shit. We missed. That's not good. Okay, Beast Burn should kill it, I believe. I'm going to rot out here forever. Worst thing comes past, I'll have to take Ryoma and get out of here myself. Breastburn? That was Beastburn. Huh. I should read those more closely. What's happened out there? Don't act like you don't know. This is all because you betrayed us. Must be a misunderstanding. Commander Ling would never do something like this. Humans are an honorable race. We would never sink to your level of cowardice. My dad, oh, they died. Yeah, they all died when you attacked. You. My little sister, she wasn't even 10 years old. Apparently weren't the only ones who died. So many Earthlings, innocent people who had nothing to do with the fighting, lost their lives. Earth had attacked us first, none of that. You're not an enemy, you killed my brother. Now you've broken your promise. I have no obligation to keep you alive. What are you waiting for? Shoot me if I'm your enemy. You don't have to tell me twice. You're not gonna do it. What? You're a fighter pilot, right? There's another way to settle this. Yeah. The ship can't last that much longer than this, can it? You think it must be some sort of mistake that you're gambling ship bandits, right? On my honor, I believe Commander Lang's innocence. But I want you to prove it. Commander Ensign Ditz is in the hangar. She wants permission to sortie. Who set her free? She's saying that she wants to protect the honor of Gillians by fighting these new enemies. She's just going to run back to her ship. Mission granted. I'm sure she means to betray the Yamato again. I said permission granted. Ditz takeoff. It's either Ditz or close to Diaz, maybe? Get a messenger ship fighter. What's going on? Why are you letting her escape? That's not what I'm doing. Already know that. Cover you now. The perfect time to shoot me if you don't trust me. That's enough. Yep. There you go. She does anything remotely suspicious, I'll shoot her down. Alrighty then. You're responsible for keeping her out of trouble. I don't think we need to worry if she's willing to take her bluff this far. I don't believe she's lying. You trust me? It's too early to say that. All depends on what you do now. Do not intend to die until I know the truth. Sorry, Kira. I totally disregarded your feelings so I could find some resolution. But I didn't want to watch you shoot her. No, clearly shooting her would have been the bad thing. That would have been the bad thing. We'll get closer up here. If they're already doing that. Warning! Enemy strength and tucks are of high caliber. How can I see how strong they are? And you owe me one big time for asking me something so embarrassing. Understood, I will support you with my full strength. You do get it. Wouldn't expect anything less from my partner. Let's go. I can't die yet. I have to make sure that gambling woman fights for us like she promised. I mean, someone that says shoot me if I retreat, can't have to call her bluff at that point. Kinda, sorta. I don't know. No, that's alright. Shit. Fuck you. I knew we never should have trusted the Gambulans. Stop complaining, Nebro. All we have to do is do what we can do to get through this. Well, it won't actually hit us, so it's fine. Hit Ryoma! What a dick! What a dick! Honestly, I probably should put more support and defense on other units just to have it all set up, but that's still a lot of points to give. Like, that's an actual, like, a lot of points to give. When we kind of want to save them. See, what's funny is that Raphael has more attacks in this than he does in Cross Rays, which is slightly concerning. Yeah, no attacking for you. Yeah, you can't attack. So let's move you here. Hit it with the 7 swords. And then bring him down. Hmm. No, it's not right. That's right. Quanta does have some pretty neat moves. It's cool. Let's see. We'll do this guy. If only you could attack just one more time. Just one more time. Let's see. I mean, if you got 2 people to fight back, you use 2 people to fight back. We'll do final transformation here. Or minor animation. Not final. You can't do anything. Unfortunate. You can't move. You can move. Hit with this. No, there's no we always like use her to attack because we don't really keep her. So like having those extra kills that could have been on somebody else is not a great thing. Basically, just threw a hula hoop at him, or a beam hula hoop at him. Well, map attack. Gets that nice little like extra damage. And it still counts for kills, which is very good. Stand by. Found restriction of all unidentified crafts. What the heck were those things? Seems like they were unmanned crafts, but they must belong to some civilization lurking around here. Or on the dimensional horizon. The opening is still there. Well, the Mobius will have to tow us for now. I have to craft at 2 o'clock. So we missed some? What? What is that? The other ship is helping us? Commander Lang, must apologize, Commander. We would take full responsibility for what has happened. I do not expect you to forgive me, but I am truly sorry. It is what it is. I'm sure there's a reason for it. You came back for us. That itself speaks volumes. Cool. Magnanimity is appreciated. Oh, you are benefiting the enemy. You'll be punished for betraying the Peace Corps troops, but we had allies with in time of crisis. You and your subordinates will be detained. And the General Guard Lieutenant striking at me is tantamount for treason. I intend to explain everything that happened to the Excellency myself. Then I shall begin towing the Yamato. There are in fact rules in war that you maybe somewhat unspoken, but you still kind of follow them. This is one of them. At least for here, anyway. But we just return to the ship. Going to play the message until the very end. So there are trustworthy Gambians. We're leaving this place together with the Yamato. Advance towards the exit. I mean, they could just eject the guy out of the ship, right? Like, oh no, he got ejected out into space. Oh no. Anyway. Nice job out there. Here, have a drink on me. Thank you, Ensign. Hey, it's finally happening. No, it was the slip of the tongue. Slip of the tongue, that means we're finally got back to normal space. You cheat. You can't. Have you no shame at all? Seemed like you made your mind about something. Yeah, I did. That woman wasn't lying when she said she'd fight to protect her honor and to protect those she believes in. It doesn't change the fact that the Gamlins are our enemy, but it makes me want to believe that she and her shipmates have some humanity. There's some truth to that old saying, hate the sin, not the sinner. I still can't separate sin from the sinner, but I like to try living my life like that. We still haven't let our guard down. Are we still not out of the woods yet? The commander is on edge too. He's told us to stay on alert in case we have to deploy to battle again. Can't be serious. Don't worry about it. At least we can't be headed anywhere, at least as awful as this gloomy place. Yeah.
words.
Cohen beam released. We have returned to normal space. We did it. We made it out. Yeah, we did. We're saved. Order instant ditch to return. No. What a magnificent enemy. Friendly ship Goshen Tam out. What?
I believe that's their word for teleporting, if I remember right.
Ball's fleet's warping out. So it was a trap after all, Lieutenant. Lieutenant Nigel, you notified Rear Admiral Goer? Yamato is finished. What's this despicable behavior? Rear Admiral Goer, Admiral Diaz's daughter, is within the Terran ship. What? The EX-170 will not move from the line of fire. I don't care. Fire. The chance is too rare to let me pass by. If I can't make up for Schlott's blunder here, my position will be jeopardized. Their fleet is bombarding us. Possible. I'm the only one who caught your why. Yamato, I'm sorry. No, the EX-178. The ship around we were running. Yes. Or the units after them. It's the Jupiter Empire. They were working with that fleet. Hurry, Shima, we don't have long. And then there's the crabs. Crabs warping out. Not now. Amanda. We're too late. What's happening? It's a huge dimensional quake. A dimensional rift is forming at the epicenter. Retreat. Jump out of here now. It's too unstable. Everyone brace yourselves for the aftershock. Well, it's not a jump scare, but I guess weird movement warning? I don't know.